Hey, what's up, team? It's Coach Alex coming to you guys with a skier 101 video. For those of you guys that have been in the gym today on a Monday or over the weekend, you may have noticed that we have some new toys, all right? The one behind me is just one of them. Right now we have 4 set up, but we will have 5 by the end of the week. A cool conditioning piece of equipment that will be good for us to use in class. If you guys have obviously rode with us or used our Concept 2 bike ergs, it's a similar concept as far as the flywheel and how the meters will read comparatively to that of the rower, okay? But the way that we do use this looks a lot different than the bike and the rower. So this video is about making sure that you can better understand this piece of equipment so it's less intimidating, because if you've never done it before, it is kind of an awkward movement that I think a lot of us without any instruction might do inefficiently or poorly. Just know right out of the gate, you're not going to be a stud or a master at this stuff unless you've really spent some time on it. It's like the first time that you were on a rower probably didn't feel like the most natural thing. So this video is about going over the main points of performances that can kind of help you. And then when you guys get a chance, whether it be in warm-ups, after class, or in tomorrow's case, we have a workout, you guys can use this video, and our coaching team can kind of use this as a way to go over the basics of using the skier, okay? But right away, the features on this, you guys, you'll see that there's a platform. Each of these skiers has a platform for you to stand on, okay? The flywheel is down here. A flywheel is on a skier, a rower, a bike. It has the same damper setting, okay? From a 1 to a 10, you can adjust the resistance, okay? Your handles for this are going to be these green guys up here. Your hands, you'll see there's a fat part of the handle here. That's kind of where the base or the meatiest part of your palm will be. So you'll be holding it like that, right? And then yes, the point of this machine is to simulate that of a skiing, where you're driving your arms down towards your hips, using your core, using your back, using your hips, using your arms to drive it down, okay? But the common things that we'll see are faults that look awkward or inefficient. Might look something like this, where our hands are here. Usually we say about 2 feet back on the platform, away from the erg. You'll see some taller people maybe be back towards the end of it. But a lot of times we'll kind of see this only arms thing, where we're standing with kind of a bent knee, and then we just see this really choppy arms out here, okay? While that gets that thing going, it's not going to be the most powerful, most efficient way to use this. So the way that I like to drill this home is to think in terms of a crunch, where our hands are here. You don't need to reach through the ceiling, okay? You don't get extra credit for being way up there. It's not going to be a super strong position. So even if your arms are a little bent, but you're going to think in terms of having a tight belly, doing a reverse crunch where you drive your belly down, you stick your butt out using that powerful crunch motion, okay? So before we even use the arms, we think crunch, crunch, crunch. 5 reps looks like this. Hands, I'm a couple feet back. I'm not way up here. I'm right about here. And I'm thinking about that good morning position where I crunch, I stick my butt out, I bend my knees, and I just get to here. How hard can I drive through the belly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Got it going pretty good just with that. Once you guys have gotten better at the crunch, then we want to finish with that arm tricep extension down to our pockets. A lot of first timers, your hands are going to want to stay, if you're not doing it right, your hands might want to stay out here. Not super powerful, okay? So we think driving our belly down, crunch. Once we get the crunch, then we drive our knuckles down towards our pockets. And then the hands retrace that same path. So crunch, extend, that's about what it looks like, okay? Now, ski erg, much like that of the rower, rewards the person who can stay consistent and stay smooth, not who's panicky, fidgety, and super fast, okay? So if there's a time to rest on the ski erg, Much like that of the rower, it is when we return our hands back to the top, okay? So every time you finish a pull, releasing your hands nice and controlled and coming back up, focusing on your breathing, getting the most that you can out of each pull, okay? Above all else, you guys will get some playing time on this, but think setup position to at least 2 feet back away from the flywheel, okay? Crunch through the belly, thinking in terms of a good morning, and then finishing with my hands down in my pockets, and then retracing my steps all the way back to the top, okay? That's the skier. It'll reflect things like meters, calories, all the same kind of counting features that you'd see on the other ergs, all right? Definitely a staple that you'll start to see in the class. Don't be scared of it. Be okay with trying something new, all right? Good luck.